Okay, so I just finished my shower, guys, and I'm just eating a banana here for a snack. I got my nails done for Christmas. I absolutely love how this guy did my nails. I mean, he was just like, he was, I don't know where he was from. He was an older gentleman and he just did my nails to such perfection. I don't think anyone has taken so much time to get my nails just like perfect, right? So I was thinking, okay, I need to get going. This was the other night. I'm getting hungry. I haven't really eaten lunch. And this was the other night. I took my son out for dinner. And I'm like, I got to get going. And he keeps, I'm thinking this to myself. He keeps, filing my nail here and filing my nail here. Um, and this time I got gel on my toenails, which I don't usually do. But he was like just a perfectionist. And I'm like, he had a little bit of polish here, so he made sure he cleaned that up. And I'm watching him and I'm thinking about how much God puts into us, how much he crafts us together. I mean, this is just a guy doing my nails, right? And he took the longest I've ever seen anybody do my nails. I mean, every like little thing on my nail that he could find. He even like glued one of my little nails together because it had cracked. And I'm thinking just file it off, right? No big deal. But when I think about his craftsmanship and how much care he put into me, I was thinking when he was cleaning up my fingers, like, God, who how much effort does he put into us? We don't often think of that. And I'm like, God makes every little part of our finger. Sometimes when you get hurt, that's when you really, you know, don't take what you have for granted. Like my husband worked in the restaurant business, and one year he was working and he cut himself. I think he was taking a knife and like trying to unfreeze it with like hitting the patties. The patties were together. Excuse me. So he took a knife and he was banging it, and it hit his finger, and it sliced his tendon and he couldn't use his finger. And to this day, he has a finger that, still isn't what it used to be. And unless you think about these things, you don't really realize how much work God has put into you, right? So, I was thinking about that and I'm like, boy, do I feel so loved by God with just getting my nails done, right? Meditating on this. And that was the same night that Kevin Leandro started harassing me on my phone. He initiated some texts and he started. And he's like, "Oh, I'm just trying to inform you, that the divorce is going through." And I'm thinking, "Oh, I'm so glad he did because I didn't get the dismissed letter and I'm supposed to have 10 days." So that wasn't right. A lot of women, guys, a lot of moms do not get treated fairly in the courts. I didn't have money to go back to New Hampshire to go to court. So when your husband leaves you and he leaves you with nothing and you're supposed to spend extra money to go to another state in an airplane and go to court when you didn't even do this, not fair. Not fair at all. If the court was fair, I would have alimony for 33 years of marriage. If they were fair, child support would have been given to me for my son. My husband said $120 a week. That's it. And you know what? If we didn't pull together, we would have been on the streets. That's not even half of how much rent is, right? Never mind food, never mind clothing, never mind anything else that a minor might need, right? So my husband put that all on me to take care of everything when he left. So surprise, my son picked me up today from work and so he blessed me today. But I want to talk about what Kevin Leandro did last night and he tried to put down one of my sons. He's like, I have a son who's a teacher and he just got a raise today. But I'm like, yeah, I stayed here and I've been helping my son who has, low income being a teacher and he works hard. And he's like, he doesn't even have any credentials. I asked my son last night. He's got plenty of credentials because he goes to college and he constantly learns, right? So he's got all these certificates of things he's done. So Kevin Leandro not only went after me and tried to destroy me in my marriage. He says, "Oh, all I did was represent your husband." No, he didn't. He took a negative spin on it. He lied about perjury. He lied about U-Haul. He lied about me completely on everything, right? So he didn't just represent my husband. He actually attacked me quite often using divorce as an excuse. So, I may do a defamation case. I had mentioned that before. And if my husband does go through with the divorce, I will probably look at suing him for the alimony that I never got because I don't think the courts were fair. Someone who stands up for moms, I think it's really important that moms and wives, not just a mom, okay? Because my children are grown up, but wives too get what they deserve in a divorce. And he certainly went off and took care of himself and only himself and did not care about his own family.